And clearly they're not fully well adjusted, because, you know, they spend like all their time underground, like fucking butt-ass naked, you know? Like they're all just roaming around, just completely naked in the underground with all this weird like hunks of meat. And they're not well adjusted to how the rest of Vardenfell functions entirely, right? So they just show up outside of town, just stood there with no shirt on, right? At least half the time. I think a few of them are clothed, but that dude was definitely a shirtless man, right? You know, you know what Dagoth should have done instead of, look, I know he has a preference and all that, right? You know, given all the weird ultra-nationalist bullshit, but, yo, he should have sent Nords! When we had last left, the prisoner bound by prophecy, they had wrapped up a whole lot of business back at Telfir, where they had finally been cured of the wretched, well, sort of cured of the wretched corpus disease. Now they found themselves traveling across the land and back, yes, back to Balmora, where they would soon report to Caius. But before doing that, they decided to head out into the Foyada Mamea, where they would enter the six-house base known only as Has Sour. And things inside were about to sour for sure. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This is Morrowind Mondays. And look at my gigantic, big-ass lantern, right? Sure does look weird holding it like this, huh? This doesn't seem right. Something about this seems off. Goodness, okay, well. Let's go into first person where, yeah, it doesn't quite look so weird. Alright. Oh, jeez. How do I unequip? There we go. Nailed it. Alright, good. Well, let's delve in a little bit deeper here. Here we go. Jesus! Okay. Great. Naked people everywhere. Cool. Good, good, good. Okay. Whole lot of dreamers. Jesus Christ. Good lord, I didn't expect them to be just right there, huh? Fuck me. Eat all that, get some XP going on, I guess. Alright. I can hear some sort of weird... Oh shit, some weird creature on the left there. Here, let's also pin this real quick, so I can more easily discern where the hell and what the hell is going on. Alright, nothing on this dude. Fair enough. Let's go up here first. Look, there's something moving around. I can't quite get a good angle on it, though. Alright. What have you got for me? There you are. Ooh, shit, it's a fucking bone walker. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, we're making it eat shit in a major way. Thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, greater bone walker. One of the worst creatures to run into. Everybody always talks up these cliff racers and whatnot, but these are the real danger. Alright. Get yourself hit by a damaged strength and you're stuck in some weird-ass dungeon in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Anything else over here? Honestly, you know, I'm surprised we don't find any adventurer who ever had that happen to him, you know? I mean, we find all sorts of, like, naked-ass Nords all over the place who had a run-in with a witch or some shit like that. How come nobody fought a greater bone walker or something and got messed up in that way? Gotta give him a restore strength spell or potion. Okay, let's see, what have we got up here? Sounds like something. There we are. Good. Yeah, it's so weird. I know we've remarked on this before. I have no idea why it is, though. But for some reason, I prefer archery in Morrowind over Skyrim. For some reason, I like it more. I have no idea really what the cause of it is. I have no idea. Okay, over here. Down this way. Oh shit. Big old lethal lava lamp. Let's do a quick save. Can I... Okay, we can go up there if we want, but we can circle around, it looks like. So we'll do exactly that. Let's see. Anything good up in this room? No? Just a nice little brazier lit. Okay. When was... Here's a question that I don't know the fucking answer to. When was the last time Red Mountain erupted? Like full-on erupted and had lava all over the place and, you know, created fresh or reinforced existing foyadas. When was the last time that happened? I don't know. I haven't heard of anything, right? You would think it would be kind of common knowledge given the existence of ESO in the Second Era. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if every foyada is... if, like, the topography is identical, though. So there may have been an eruption in between that period of time. I'm not sure. Alright, I think this is the room with the big kahuna. Alright, very gingerly make our way over here. We'll do a quick save in case they just ruin our damn day. Oh yeah, there you are. Okay. Stealth ain't working. Just unload like this. Very good. Okay. Man, I can't believe you're not a caster. Alright. There we are. Boom. Gotcha. Dagoth Fovon. What have you got? Ghoul heart. Should I eat it or take it? I'll take it. They're always so valuable. And of course, the 6th house amulet. Okay. Now there is this little area down here, but I'm almost positive there's nothing actually there. We can check real quick, yeah. Oh dear God. Ooh, there we are. Okay, yeah. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's see, we got anything amazing here? We got a whole lot of big old nasty chunks. Should I just start chowing down? Why not? There we go. Good. Look at all this alchemy XP we're getting, but at what cost? Okay. Oh jeez, I can't even see the other hunks because I'm exploding so intensely. There we go. Okay. Let's see over here. Great. Alright, anything there? No. I wonder if the whispering sound effect... This is something I've always wondered about. I wonder if this is like canned audio that they bought, that like one of the sound designers bought off of a marketplace or something, you know? Where it's like, oh, get creepy whispering sound effects, right? Buy the license to it to put in your game, some shit like that. Or I wonder if this whispering is someone on the dev team, right? Could it be your old friend, your old pal, Ken Rolston? Doing that? Fuck. Oh, I wish that were true. God, I hope that... Man, I'm just gonna... Can we just make new, fresh lore about the game itself, about the creation of the game, right here? Can we just make up shit and, like, propagate a lie? Can we just start spreading misinformation that it is Ken Rolston? Fuck, I hope that's it. I want that to be it. Alright. There we go. Let's pick into this stuff. I like the idea as well of it being Ken Rolston as well. Because he's not one of the more... He's not like one of the 2 most famous names associated with Morrowind. But also, he is a name that a fair decent number of people, like, you say it, and their ears will perk up. They'll have a rough idea of who you're talking about. Which is just like the perfect balance for creating an incredible lie. Which is just the perfect sort of ecosystem for lying to people. Let's go into this. Let's see what we got. Rusted chest filled with Undussies and hinging. Man, our scroll collection is getting pretty outrageous. It's got to be said. We'll take some of these. Good. How about over here? Another chest. Lots of diamonds, pearls. You know what? We're just going to take all that. Anything here? Got a fat loot. Okay. How about in here? An expensive amulet. Should we take it? Why not? In that same sense, I guess we should take this sermon, right? It is worth quite a bit. Okay. Is there anything else up in here? Shit, I don't know. I don't remember if there is. I don't think there's anything down there. Nor down there. Yeah, I think we got it all? I'm not sure. Unless there's something up higher or hidden around in one of these. Got all these ash statues and whatnot. Okay, and the big super duper one as well. Oh, you know, it never occurred to me. There's the 6th house. They incorporate a whole bunch of hexagons. Huh. Yeah, that never even occurred to me. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. If anything, I'm surprised that more things that they have around don't incorporate 6 sides or 6 corners, right? Like the obelisks, the trioliths, are still very much in line with the kind used by the Tribunal Temple, right? Seems odd, seems peculiar. Oh, and yet each face of the obelisk of the triolith has 6 slots for an ash statue. Oh, how about that? How's that for some fucking lore examination analysis? Holy shit, look at me go. I'm at it again. Jesus. And of course, there's 3 rows. Oh, tribunal, right? That means something. Fuck. Yeah, you know, the recurrence of 3s. And then sometimes 6s. Fuck. Okay. Let's get this longbow at the ready again. Should we bang on these? Notice here. 6 fucking bells. 6 fucking bells. 6 candles. My God. They've done it again. Wow, amazing. I love that. That's really good. Fuck. Alright. Do you think when they were just hitting up the art team, they were just like, yeah, try and work in just like a whole bunch of 6s into shit. Just try and fit them in there. I fucking love that. God, I hope that's true. Okay, let's head on back and head on out. We got everything taken care of here, right? Yeah. Let's head on out of here. Great. And we'll go check in with Caius, right? Oh, shit. We should have gone out the other area. Okay, that's fine. Up here. Good. Lovely. Alright. Cool. Alright, and then we'll head on back. Well, I guess... Shit, should we just... I guess we can just Elm CV out of here. We got plenty of magicka to fuel it. May as well. Oh, shit. Oh, gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm going to rest for 1 hour. Skip that. Good. Okay. Excellent. Alright, and we're back in Balmora. Okay, and now everybody should be chill here. Everybody who would have started going buck wild, they should be chill as hell, right? Let's see. Let's go check in with our favorite creepy friend over here. Where are you at? Is that them walking around in the alleyway? Or are they out here, closer to the river? Okay. Or was it this dude? I keep getting them mixed up. It may have been this dude. Let's see. Hey, are you cool now? Are you chill?
Listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Balin Omoral.
What? Can I help you?
What's your background?
You may call me Balin O'Morell. What I do is my own affair.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I think you might be with the Morag Tong. Yeah, care to share anything about that?
I'm just a guy out here. I'm just a random dude out here chilling in Balmora. But since you brought it up, so, if anyone thinks that one of us is with the Morag Tong, it's definitely gonna be you, because you started this. But just to be sure, let me just get this straight. The Morag Tong is the ancient traditional Assassin's Guild of the Dunmer. We provide 3 varieties of execution. Public, private, and house war. We only recruit candidates of proven skill and honor, and only Grandmaster Eno Lalu in Vivek can authorize new members to join the Morag Tong.
Right. It is wild that literally somebody with the last name of Lalu is the Grandmaster of the Morag Tong. Like, I guess evidently they must have sworn off prior loyalties and whatnot, right? I guess. I think that's how it went down. We did it all in Morrowind Mondays Volume 1, but I think they swore off all their loyalties. I don't think it ever comes up, but I'm pretty sure they don't ever mention too much about House Lalu. Huh. You would think that would be like a big point of contention at some point. Like, you would want someone who is not of any of the great houses or something, right? Huh. But in that case, right, would you even want someone to be the head of the Morag Tong if they're not of the nobility enough to be a member of at least one of the 5 houses? Yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird and contentious little bit. Huh. Maybe they trade off, right? Maybe they cycle between great houses for who is the lead? I don't remember. I think they get into the Morag Tong a bit more in ESO, right? Okay. Certainly I remember working with them at some point. Let's see, let's go on back over here. Now, our friend is definitely not over there. Oh shit, I think it's that dude. I think it's this person. Isn't their name also evil? Right? Their name is evil. Am I wrong or am I right? I think I'm right. I think their surname is I'm evil. No. Landris Bilal. Oh, here we go. Okay. Maybe Bilal is close enough, like Belial or something, right?
I feel as though I've just awakened from a dream. A terrible dream of the 6th house.
The 6th house?
Do you mean, have I been under a spell, a curse, and this was caused by 6th house cultists? Good grief, what have I done? I hope, but I haven't thanked you. Please forgive me. I have nothing to offer but my thanks. But I will tell everyone I know how you saved my life.
Wow, awesome. Even gave us a journal update.
Thank you again. I will tell everyone I know how you saved my life.
All right, cool. Now, if I remember correctly, I want to say clearing out each 6th house base nets you a point of reputation, maybe, but I'm almost positive that if you talk to each one of the people who have been afflicted by the dreams, and after you've cleansed them, right? And obviously they can't attack you, right? If they attack you, then you're fucked, right? Because I don't know. Maybe if you just burden them or something, by some means you keep them rooted to an area, and then you return. Maybe they'll have chilled out, right? Maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. I never even thought to try it because it seems so right. So much easier just to kill them, right? So much easier just to beat the shit out of them. But maybe if you went through the trouble, they would become friendly and you would get 1 extra point of rep. Alright. Sure. I guess, you know what, fair enough. For the uninitiated, for folks who don't know, the reputation, I want to say there's a few quests or something that are tied to it where you either get an additional easier option if you're higher reputation. Like, I want to say in the main quest there's at least one rep check. But also, world global disposition checks get buffed up a little bit depending on your reputation and depending on your character level as well. So just naturally by playing, even if your personality is like garbage, if you keep playing long enough and like increasing your level and increasing your reputation, maybe not level, maybe I'm tripping balls about that, but definitely reputation increases people's baseline disposition. All right.
What do you want?
Rarin Radaris. Oh, here we go. Yeah, great. Another dude. There were two people here. Okay.
I feel as though I've just awakened from a dream. The 6th house, yada yada. Wow, thank you. You saved my life. I was having a really bad dream.
Okay. Great. How about you, Jolosa Atherin? Oh, look at all this. Okay. I spoke with Rarin Radaris, who had been driven mad by dreams of Dagoth in the 6th house. Oh, yeah, he just got driven fucking mad. Oh, man, what a fucking dream. It drove him wild. This former sleeper thanked me and promised to tell others how I had saved his life. All right. Cool. Let's head on out of here. Do you think in some way... Do you think in some way Dagoth Ur's ability to speak via dreams and like have a spooky dream that has some kind of meaning and telepathic conveyance of his will, like to exert your will through telepathy, do you think that is in some way linked to what Molag Bal does with fucking becoming a vampire and shit like that? Huh. I wonder. Because it's not too unlike it, right? Alright, well, nonetheless, let's go over and check with Caius. Oh, no, wait, let's check with the Dreamer. I actually forgot what the hell happens to the Dreamers and all of that out here. Or the Sleepers? I forget. The creepy guy standing out here who's, like, really pissed as shit if you approach and get on their bad side and whatnot, right? Let's head on over here. We'll take a quick peek and poke. They may actually despawn. I'm not sure. We'll see. And then we'll go check in with Caius, right? We'll put off the inevitable. Alright. Let's see. Head on over this way. Good. I think they were... Did we miss them? Did they, like, blend in? Did they camouflage with the environment? Shit, maybe they did. Huh. Oh, no, here they are. Okay, good. Let's see. What do you have to say? Are you still fucking, like, pissed as shit? Let's see here, Dreamer. Oh, okay. He's still pretty angry about it. Okay.
You will die, false one. Your flesh will feed us all.
Oh, geez. What's your background, by the way?
I dream, soul of the 6th house, flesh of Lord Dagoth.
Okay. All right.
Outlander.
Okay, chill. Sure. All right, let's head on out of here. Do you think... Why do you think he's shirtless? If he is a dreamer, right? I assume that this person must have been... Huh. Do you think they're from the town? No, because the sleepers and dreamers are different folks, right? Do you think the dreamers, like that dude over there, was meant to infiltrate the town as someone, or like keep an eye on the town? Is that the idea? What's the purpose of them? And clearly they're not fully well adjusted, because, you know, they spend like all their time underground, like fucking butt-ass naked, you know? Like, they're all just roaming around, just completely naked in the underground with all this weird, like, hunks of meat. And they're not well adjusted to how the rest of Vardenfell functions entirely, right? So they just show up outside of town, just stood there with no shirt on, right? At least half the time. I think a few of them are clothed, but that dude was definitely a shirtless man, right? You know what Dagoth should have done? Instead, look, I know he has a preference and all that, right? You know, given all the weird ultra-nationalist bullshit. But, yo, he should have sent Nords! No one would have batted an eye if it were just a whole bunch of naked Nords standing outside the city. People would just think, man, these Witchers are really going wild now. I think I've seen, like, 10 new Nords, all without their clothes, standing outside various cities. Sheesh. These Nords, huh? What the fuck? Alright, let's do a quick save.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, thank you, Caius. Guess what? I've cured myself, well, sort of, I've fixed the corpus in a sense.
Lyle Schnub, thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I've a bit of bad news. I've been recalled to the Imperial City. You'll be promoted to operative, and will head the Blades here in Vardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go.
I wonder if you can catch him as he's, like, in transit back to the Imperial City through Tamriel Rebuilt content. I don't know. I guess it could go either way, right? Maybe they wouldn't want to touch on too much directly related to the core game and characters specifically, like, renowned in the core game. I could totally understand that. Okay. Recalled to the Imperial City.
Internal politics. Some concern about my sugar. I thought about refusing the recall, but they have members of my family back in the capital. I'm afraid it may have something to do with the problems with the succession. As the Emperor's health declines, factions are maneuvering for advantage. I may be gone for a while. That's why you're promoted to operative.
It's so odd that we get promoted and we'll head the Blades here rather than someone else, right? I don't know. I never really quite fully bought his explanation, that he coughs up and stuff. Because it almost seems like he's saying it to protect us, right? I don't know. That's probably just me going in line with my old samey, like, more generous reading of Caius and his character, right? That he's trying to be protective, like we've said before. My general read of the character is that he's an old guy who joined up with an organization with a system and played a role in it, unknowing of, or kind of unwitting of, like, the harm that he was doing. And as he gained experience and age and tenure, he came to realize, oh shit, some of the stuff that we're doing is, like, fucked up. So he came down to, like, brass tacks of what was important. And along the way, like, he probably got depressed in some way and turned to drugs. I know it's, like, a super common theory for people to say, like, oh yeah, he's not actually into drugs. I think he totally fucking is. I think I think it's way more tragic for the character if he has fallen to that, right? I don't know. I think it totally works out. And it also fits with, like, his, or at least my read on him being sort of like in his youth, a bit of a playboy or a party boy with a lot of his contacts, right? In that he fucked them all, right? In that he fucked them all. I don't know. I think maybe it's important to be wary that to myself, it's important to remind myself that I also have a tendency to enjoy really tragic and sad characters. So it might just be the fact that, like, I'm trying to write my like, internal headcanon and reasoning for his character. I'm trying to make it, like, just the right amount of bittersweet and tragic and sad, right? Just to, like, appease myself. Just crafting the sort of ideal version of Caius, which, of course, in and of itself is very Elder Scrollsian, right? That's very Elder Scrollsian, because not only does leaving stuff sort of in the open, in the air, not filling in all the blanks, not only does that give them opportunity for later down the line to write it out, right? But it also gives leeway for players to sort of, I don't know, make their own kind of music with it, right? They lay down, similar to the modding scene, they've laid down these tools, these concepts with a storytelling, and then players can go on and forge sort of like their own understanding of the world, right? That's always been sort of the beauty of the Elder Scrolls, right? Is that, in a sense, a lot of things could be canon and whatnot, right? A lot of things could be correct. It's all on the table until proven otherwise, right? Okay, let's see. Head the blades. There's nothing to it. Each agent has his own assignment and reports directly to Cyrodiil. You're promoted to operative, mostly to preserve your independence. You're no fool. The days of the Empire are almost over. When the Emperor dies, 9 hells are going to break loose. Forget about the Imperial City. Think locally. Worry about the Sixth House and Dagoth, and squabbles between the great houses and the colonists. The rest of the political nonsense doesn't amount to a plate of scuttle. Oh. Huh. Fascinating. I love that as a take as well from him, right? Think locally, right? Of course, an agent who has been posted out here in a remote area who has come to love and appreciate this place and has come to like foster friendships and like foster friendships with contacts and stuff that he's made out here, right? Of course he's like, yeah, fuck, like, I'm almost positive the shit in Cyrodiil, it's gonna go to shit. 9 hells are gonna break loose in Cyrodiil when the Emperor dies. Fuck. That's rich. But yeah, he's like, just do what you can, right? Sort of do the best that you can for these people here who we can actually make a difference for, right? These squabbles between the great houses and the colonists, that shit, as much of a squabble as it is important, and you do have some agency there, right? And I do appreciate as well, right? We're promoted to operative mostly to preserve independence. So who would have taken over otherwise? Huh. Man. Oh, fuck. I wish Caius were like a fucking elf or something sometimes, because it would be so amazing if he could turn up in the future. I don't know, maybe you could somehow do it via like an Elder Scrollsy flashback, and you could like see him in the moment and probably not interact with him or whatever in a future game, right? I don't know. But, you know, maybe the mystique is what makes him so interesting, so compelling of a character, right? Maybe that's it. Maybe if you, right, so like we've said, maybe if you write out too much of it, he begins to lose the luster, or at least to some players, right? I don't know. Still really good shit though, right? Okay. How about promoted to operative? Tell me about this. That makes you the ranking Blades agent here in Vardenfell District. As far as I know, there may be other Blades agents here I don't know about. It wouldn't surprise me. I may be gone for a while. And you'll have expenses. Here's some gold. And you can use the house until I return. And I won't be needing these blacks or the ring while I'm in Cyrodiil. They'll come in handy. Take good care of them. Right. His clothes and his shirt. It's never been worn before. And his ring as well. Man. See, this is also why... This is why it totally reads to me like he's sheltering us from the truth, from what he really knows. Because why would he give us all this shit, right? This seems like he's talking to a younger, perhaps more naive person, and like he knows that something's coming for him, right? Like maybe maybe there's been a threat to his family, to his either immediate or extended family in Cyrodiil, by way of like, I don't know, the Blades, the Emperor or whatever, right? Because they've noticed that like Caius doesn't necessarily play it by the book. They've caught him being in some senses disloyal to the Empire. And, right, being disloyal to the Empire and putting more stake on the actual people here in Vardenfell rather than the interests of the Empire in Vardenfell, right? And maybe they have threatened them. And instead of him being called back on that, maybe he's going back of his own volition. I don't know. Because you never actually do send reports back yourself, right? You never have to get in communication with them. The other members are still operating and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I would love, as much as I would love for there to be more writing about this, more explanations, like I said, I'm not sure. Maybe the mystique of it is the most interesting part, is what provides the luster. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see. Let's talk about promoted to operative again. Also, I do enjoy, like this also gives me doubts about the Blades maybe stabbing him in the back, right? There may be other Blades agents here in Vardenfell that he doesn't know about, although he's the Grand Spy Master or whatever, right? I guess you could just as easily explain that away as like, yeah, he's like high off his ass on moon sugar and skooma. He probably does. He can't keep up with all this stuff, right? But rather, I don't know. My read on it is that although he is like abusing that shit, I think he's just that good that he's still able to like be a high functioning addict, right? You know, as is very, a very typical sort of almost detective trope, right? someone who's addicted to some kind of substance but is like a high functioning addict who is also like a detective or some shit, right? I don't know. I almost see analogs there, right? Very fascinating, though. It wouldn't surprise me, right? Like it makes it seem as if the surprise, him not being surprised, is because it's like who else could have been reporting this information on me? Who else could have been ratting us out in what we've been doing here, right? Because they've been trying to spin the operation here in favor of the locals, right? And disfavoring the Empire up to the point of like, oh, we're about to get caught, so we'll butter them up a bit by doing a little something that way they don't get too close, too hot on our heels with what we're actually doing, right? And then maybe they sent out other scouts with the Blades from Cyrodiil. Oh, that would be so fucking cool. Could you imagine? Oh my god, there was totally opportunity for like there to be other agents of the Blades that show up, and this to be like a splinter group of the Blades, right? You know? And you could have I don't know. There could totally be there's opportunity for there being like the loyalist Blades showing up and going after all of the Blades trainers and stuff that Caius introduced to you at the beginning and all of that. And if you decide to go out and talk to them, there's like another Blade there who's like interrogating them or there to kill them or something, right? And as you're helping them out, there's, I don't know, some notes or something on their bodies that reveal more about the situation. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm really building too much here. All right. Let's see. Promote to operative. Yes, that makes you the ranking Blades agent here in Vardenfell while I'm gone, and I may be gone a while. Right. Okay. Orders.
Continue pursuing the Neverine prophecies, as the Emperor commands. First, go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, and get Mera Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. If something has gone wrong, find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message there, under the code word Amaya. Then, take the lost prophecies to Nabani Mesa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions, and follow the prophecies. Good luck.
Okay. Anything else we can talk about? Orders again?
You know what to do. Get Mera Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. Then, take those lost prophecies to Nabani Mesa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions, and follow the prophecies. Good luck.
All right. There it is. There he goes. Let's see. Is your equipment enchanted? It is. Man, yeah, it's actually not half bad. His pants, chameleon, 20%? Fortify sneak, 20 points? It's okay. I mean, it is roughly the same as the chameleon effect, right? We may as well equip him, right? It's on use, but that is pretty effective. Especially since we're not doing custom enchants on our stuff. It ain't half bad. Okay. Sure. And what about his ring? Here we go. Luck and security fortify 20 points for half a minute. Okay. Yeah, alright. Sure. Let's see, what did we write? Caius gave me some gold and a few things that might come in handy, and I can use his house while he's gone. Caius Cossidus was recalled to the Imperial City. He says he believes I am really the Neverine. He wants me to find the lost prophecies and deliver them to Nabani Mesa. His parting orders are to go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice, where Mera Milo will tell me how to get the lost prophecies. He says she's being watched, and if something has gone wrong, she will leave me a message under the code word Amaya. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, let's go in and out. Yep, he's gone. Alright, should we rest up here? I think we should. Let's go for 19 hours, why not? There we go. Good, and we'll skip that. Great. And should we pick into all of his stuff and see what he's got in here? I don't even remember what it is that he has. Let's see here. We could use his ring here, actually, if we wanted. It wouldn't be half bad. There we go. But that said, bit of a hassle. Okay, we got the moon sugar, greater soul gem, some money, a weapon, restore health, I'll take that. Rising force, I'll take that. Oh, interesting that they give you a guaranteed rising force if you can pick into that. Because won't you need one when you go to Vivek to seek out Mera Milo? I think you will, right? That's very clever. Okay. Let's get into this. What we got in here? 25 gold. Whole bunch of probes. Are there any picks? No, just probes. We'll leave them there. Alright. War of the First Council, right? Anything else around here? A little sack. Got some salt rice. Munch on that. Wonderful. Okay. Big old bucket over here. The skooma pipe and everything. How about this sack? More moon sugar. Okay. Pull all that out. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't buy the idea that the moon sugar is only a cover, right? I'd sooner buy that originally it was a cover and then it just spun out of control or whatever. Or like in a moment of weakness, he decided to actually go in on it. Something like that, right? I mean, especially considering I forgot if we did in this playthrough or not, but you can chat with someone at the South Wall Corner Club here. I forgot who exactly. And they say that he really does look like he's addicted to it, right? In a way that you can't fake it, Or whatever, right? Alright. Let's repair up here. Good, good, good. And in that sense as well, actually, can we talk to other Blades agents about him leaving? Hang on, let's go check that real quick. Alright. I forget where exactly they are. But there should be a couple over here. We might be able to ask them about Caius. I think this is the building? I think. We'll take a look. See what we can do. Yeah, Rizlane, right? You're with the Blades, aren't you? Yeah. Hello again, Operative Lyle Schnub. Is this about my trade, or are you here for a little advice? Or Morrowind lore? Or the latest rumors? Your trade? I'm a warrior by trade. I know how to fight when necessary, but I much rather look so tough that critters give up or run away when they see me. Personally, I favor long blades of all kinds. They use long blades of many different styles and craftsmanships here in Morrowind, and I wear medium armor, for a decent balance of protection and mobility. But I train with various weapon types and armor types, and like any good warrior, I'm my own armorer. Don't want to fight with worn weapons in worn armor. Okay, we can ask about Caius and the Blades. Let's see, Blades. Yes, we heard Caius had been recalled. He said we'd be forwarding our reports to him. I think he thought what you're doing is important. Whatever it is, he didn't tell us, and we weren't supposed to bother you. Oh, fascinating. So they are still forwarding reports to him. Caius. We hear he's gone back to the city, but he'll be back. Our reports still go through the courier as usual. Fascinating. Neverine? We hear you're the Neverine. It's a funny world, isn't it? Alright. I think this is a unique bit of dialogue that you can only get, like, at this current stage, right? where it's still just teetering on the edge of scuttlebutt, right? Okay, latest rumors? I'm just a courier, delivery boy, follow orders and get paid. I don't know nothing, and I'm perfectly happy that way. Right. And you know what? This totally leans into that narrative that I was coming up with, right? This is how Caius was. This is how Caius used to be. But in his tenure of being a Blade and becoming Grand Spymaster of the Vardenfell district, right? Things took a different turn. Sixth House. We've heard. It sounds serious. We're glad you're on the case. Interesting. Outlander? An Outlander is anyone born and raised outside of Morrowind. Most Dunmer think anyone who isn't a native-born Dunmer is an Outlander. Dunmer with Western words and ways are also immediately identified as Outlanders. Dunmer are very sensitive to accents, clothes, and manners in Morrowind. Outlanders are foreigners, and Morrowind doesn't like foreigners. It's not bad here in Hlaalu territory, but on the rest of Vardenfell, folk are very cool to Outlanders. And not cool in a fun way. Foreigners. Most Dunmer don't like foreigners. The Dunmer are a proud people, and they look down on other races and cultures. They particularly dislike Outland Dunmer, dark elves born and raised to imperial ways, who don't know what it is to be a Dunmer, born and bred. Foreigners can be accepted in Morrowind, even adopted into the great houses. There's even a Nord on the House Hlaalu Council. But it isn't easy. It takes time and effort to win a native's trust. Right. And as we went into earlier, this is even, there's another fold to this sort of, storytelling, to this lore, when you factor in the various, Ashlanders and how they all have their own subcultures. And then on top of that, you factor in the Sixth House with just like ultra-nationalist goals and stuff, right? Very fascinating stuff. Alright, let's see. Someone in particular? Nah, this is very... Yeah, this is very to the point. Alright, Balmora? Oh. Balmora is the council seat of Great House Hlaalu, and the largest town on Vardenfell except for Vivec City. Located on the Odai River and sitting astride the Aldrun-Vivek Road, Balmora is an important mercantile trade and travel center. Hightown is the administrative center, with a temple and manor houses. The shops, guilds, and trade houses of the commercial district are west of the river. Labor Town's modest corner clubs and homes are east of the river. Okay.
Well met, friend.
Should we check in with another member of the Blades to see if they have a different take? Let's see. Isn't Tyre Mainland... You're with the Blades, aren't you? Let's see. Yeah. Blades. Huh. Yes, we heard Caius had been recalled. He said we'd still be forwarding our report. Oh, that's the same, isn't it? Yeah. Huh. Blades trainers. Only offer training to the Blades, right? Latest rumors. I'm just support here. I don't pay much attention to what's going on. Fascinating. I wonder if they all have unique lines when pressed about latest rumors. Huh. Oh, wild. All right. Hang on. Where the fuck does Nine Toes live? Right over here. Let's get one more take. All right. Just out of pure curiosity on this. All right, over here. Good. You know what? Would you argue that barring, like, the Tribunal, and barring Induril Nerevar, and barring Vorin Dagoth, would you argue that Caius Cossidus might be, after following them, would be the next most developed character in all of Morrowind? I would probably say yes. Now that I think about it. Huh. Yeah. I would totally say that he might be. I don't know. Maybe he's the most intriguing, right? Because certainly, like, big characters like Dagoth Fear have a lot going on, right? But they're almost... I don't know. The way in which Dagoth Fear is presented is very impersonal, comparatively speaking, right? I don't know. All right. Nine Toes. Let's see. Blades, anything new here? No, that's the same. How about latest rumors? Oh, shit. Huh.
I'm trying to update our maps of the Bitter Coast. There are no good maps of this area. Period. Islands, mountains, swamps, lakes, rivers. It's impossible. I'm getting to know the swamps and waterways here, maybe as well as the natives. But I can't blend with the natives, and I'm useless in the West Gash or the Ashlands, and I don't see why the maps are so important. Smuggling, maybe. But I'm wondering if they're thinking about landing and moving the legions through here in case of trouble.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Wow, what a fucking take. Oh my god, we should have been asking all the different Blades agents' latest rumors. Because apparently sometimes they can drop a fucking bomb on you like this. Right? Obviously the main through line here, right, for us pertaining to the main quest, in case of trouble, right, in case the Nerevarine prophecies don't pan out, right, in case the sixth house, Dagoth Akulakan, turn out to be a very real fucking threat, right, because of course, the Cyrodiilic, the Tamrielic Empire, have experience with a device very similar to the Akulakan, right? What a twist of irony. What almost poetic justice to have such a horrible thing used against them when they used it against other people before in the past, right? A device very similar. Huh. Very fascinating. But, so too, it could be, right, they're mapping out the areas for mines and shit. Right? They want to know not just what the House Dunmer and shit are willing to trade, like, over the table with the Empire, but they'll also have ideas on just how much they exactly have access to, right? Because what they are willing to trade with the Empire as far as shit like ebony goes, glass, other resources like food, right? You know, like your salt rice, your fucking, your quam eggs, I guess, right? There must be some degree of import-export on that, on food and all that. Or, of course, Dwemer ruins, right? They've been collecting and obtaining a whole bunch of Dwemer artifacts, right? They put the trade ban on that. But yeah, so they have not only an idea of how much Morrowind is willing to trade with them, but also their potential for it. And that of course, is a bargaining chip. Or if they want to fucking invade, right? And take it by force. Right? The trouble isn't just pertaining to the Sixth House, but also the House Dunmer, if they wanted to go to war. Wow, that's so fucking wild. Do they only say this once you're at this point in the main quest? Or did we just miss it? Because we didn't have all of the fun extra stuff toggled on here on the right to where the text would light up or light up blue if there was something especially important. That's super fascinating. Wow, before the end of the playthrough, we should definitely try and seek out each member of the Blades and ask them about latest rumors, because I wonder if that will give us more information on the world at large and how the Blades are interacting with Vardenfell. That's so fucking buck wild. That Nine Toes just gave us that information. That is so fucking wild. So the Empire was just like on the precipice of being ready to fucking invade. I wonder, do you think some of the dreams that Uriel Septim the Seventh is having about these demons and shit, do you think maybe there's a chance as well that he's conflating some of these between Oblivion and between the Sixth House? Because, you know, they look like monstrous creatures. Nah, probably not, because he's pretty smart, right? Like, he would know and have advisors for such stuff, right? And, you know, if he is dreaming of a Kulakan stomping around, surely he would know that that's not tied to the Oblivion crisis that will happen in just a few years' time after this, right? Huh. Or is he still out of it, right? Isn't Uriel the Seventh still out of it at this point? Like, his health is waning. It's not until, like, I don't know how many years later that he's able to snap out of it just in time for the beginning of Oblivion. Fuck, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on the timeline for that. Man, how fascinating. What a bunch of fascinating stuff. Holy shit. All right, honestly, I have to admit, I'm kind of tempted to just fucking look up what different Blades trainers say if they're pressed on rumors, right? And just piece it all together. I'm very tempted to do that right after getting done here recording. Anyway, when next we come back, we will head on over to Vivek and we'll seek out Maramila, right? Perhaps in between videos we'll do a little bit of vendoring, do some inventory management and whatnot, because we certainly could do with a bit of it, right? We're getting quite encumbered, carrying around a whole bunch of shit. Glass stuff out the ass, right? Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Until next time, please take care of each other.